No need to hype this game. The facts are plain and simple. The Miami Dolphins are in first place in the AFC East and need to win against the New York Jets to stay there. The only problem is the Dolphins can't seem to beat the pesky squad from the Big Apple. Miami coach Don Shula has failed to beat Walt Michaels' Jets in their last 7 meetings, something that greatly displeases the winningest active NFL coach. A big performance will be needed from the offense and quarterback David Woodley if Miami hopes to end its New York jinx. But while the Dolphins face problems of history, the Jets have some difficulties that are more easily seen. Their quarterback, Richard Todd, is having his best season. But last week against New England, Todd broke a rib. He didn't practice most of the week and is now wearing a flak jacket for protection. His health could be the key to today's game. For the past 2 months, the New York Jets have bounced merrily along. In their last 8 games, they have produced the AFC's finest record, 6 wins, a loss, and a tie. Against the Dolphins, New York began its assault on the division's top spot with its running game. Rookie Freeman McNeil and Scott Dirking, number 25, sparked a pounding ground attack that led to the Jets' first 2 scores. Kicker Pat Leahy ended 2 drives of more than 4 minutes each with field goals, the second coming early in the second quarter as New York jumped to a 6-0 advantage. Entering 1981, no one doubted that the Jets could score points. Their defense, however, was considered suspect. Through 11 weeks, Mark Gastineau and his defensive buddies have had the last laugh, leading the NFL in sacks. Gastineau wanted to add David Woodley to his list of falling quarterbacks. Gastineau was just a moment late, as he was throughout most of the first half. Given time, Woodley engineered an 80-yard scoring drive, highlighted by his accurate passing and his expedient running. With the ball at the New York 4-yard line, Woodley deferred to number 22, Tony Nathan, and Nathan responded with the game's first touchdown, giving Miami a 7-6 lead. Another look at the score reveals that the play was designed to go outside, but Nathan, spotting an opening, cut back quickly to pick up the 6 points. Two weeks ago, Richard Todd broke a rib against the Patriots. Protected by a flak jacket, Todd hoped he would lose none of the effectiveness that had made him the league's 4th-rated passer. But deep in his own territory, Todd could not even get a pass off. Number 50, Larry Gordon, tackled the Jets quarterback for a safety, and suddenly Miami seemed to be in control. The safety, coming right on the heels of their touchdown, gave the Dolphins a 9-6 lead. The Jets' defense, however, quickly restored order. Following the free kick, Gastineau, number 99, sacked Woodley. He appeared to be pleased with his effort. Gastineau's enthusiasm sparked New York's defense. A second Miami touchdown would have given the Dolphins a 10-point lead at the half. But the Jets shut down Miami's offense, forcing the Dolphins to go for 3 rather than 7. Although Uwe von Schaman split the uprights from 46 yards out to give Miami a 12-6 halftime lead, the boys from New York City had done their job. Gastineau and his mates had kept their team well within range of a victory in a half when the Jets' offense could not get on track. Gastineau knew another half of tough defense lay ahead if New York was to earn a share of first place in the AFC East. If Walt Michaels was to continue his mastery over Don Shula, the Jets would need a bit more offense to go with their solid defense. Defense was again New York's strength as the second half got underway. The Jets unleashed all of their defensive muscle and spirit on the Dolphins. Gastineau led the charge. A leading shareholder in the New York Sack Exchange, Gastineau, number 99, got bullish on Miami quarterback David Woodley. A second look shows that Gastineau, at the bottom of the screen, beat a double team to sack Woodley. But it was not only Gastineau, it was the entire Jets defense that put the chains on Miami's potentially explosive attack. Joe Klecko, number 73, joined in the fun, helping to shut down Miami's running game. It seemed that no matter what Woodley and the Dolphins tried in the third quarter, the Jets' defense was there, ready to make a killing. Linebacker Stan Blinkett, number 54, finished off the defensive deluge with an interception as the Jets shut out Miami in the third quarter. The only problem was New York did not score either. Blinkett's interception set up Pat Leahy's third field goal at the beginning of period 4, and the Jets now trailed 12-9. With 11 minutes remaining, David Woodley knew he had to put something on the board. Miami's offense was being eaten alive. Woodley had just the solution, a bit of deception, not out of character for the second-year quarterback. A repeat of the bootleg shows that defensive end Joe Klecko, number 73, was sucked in by the fake to the running back, allowing Woodley to roam freely around the left side. The Dolphins stayed on the ground the entire drive, using the straight-ahead power of number 37 Andre Franklin to shred the Jets' suddenly ineffective defense. With the ball on the New York 5, the Jets dug in and made their stand. On third down and goal, Abdul Salam, number 74, submarined Tony Nathan for no gain, forcing the Dolphins to kick a field goal. With 3 minutes remaining, Miami led 15-9. All game long, the Jets' offense had had trouble moving the ball against the Miami defensive unit ranked 12th in the AFC in total defense. If they could not generate something now, they would leave their home field as losers. Richard Todd was not about to let that happen. First, Todd hit number 85 Wesley Walker for 18 yards. 3 plays later, he found Lamb Jones, number 80, for 14 more yards, bringing the ball to the Miami 11-yard line with less than 30 seconds remaining. The Jets' quarterback was not through yet. With nearly 16 seconds left, Todd calmly tossed an 11-yard touchdown pass to Jerome Barkham, and the Jets had marched 77 yards for their first and only touchdown of the game. Pat Leahy's extra point gave the Jets a 16-15 win and a piece of first place in the AFC East. Both Miami and New York now own 7-4-1 records. Another look at the game winner reveals Todd's poise and Barkham's sure hands in traffic. All year long, Barkham has made the big play near the goal line. And for the Jets, none was bigger than this one against the Dolphins. For the first time in over a decade, the Jets can truly call themselves number one, even if they are only tied for the top spot in the AFC East. When you've been down for a while, even a share of first place this late in the season is something to celebrate. And these were the same Jets that were counted out after they lost their first 3 games. It has not been too often in recent years that the spotlight has fallen on the Jets. And Jerome Barkham wants to let everyone know just how it feels. Final score, Jets 16, Miami 15.